Hi everyone, my name is Regina Nasrallah and I'm the architect of this map. Thank you so much for joining me to learn how to contribute to our exciting project. This will be a brief tutorial on how to use this map. Please feel free to pause, play, rewind, and fast forward this video as much as you need to. I will also be available by phone and email for help. Please see the information packet for my contact. To start using the map, click on the link you received by email. If the map does not open in edit mode, be sure that you are logged into a Google account, one of yours, or by using the login information we sent. This is what edit mode looks like. You will see that all the layers are turned off, except for the first one. This first layer is your contribution layer. That means the points you make will live here, in this layer. When you're ready, you can open the other layers to familiarize yourself with the map. You might like to open all the layers by checking or unchecking the boxes, or you might like to only open layers which pertain to your interests within the watershed. It's up to you, really. The many points in the map are here to give you a little context about what is going on near the river and to give you a few ideas of what kind of information we are looking for. There are many different kinds of points. You can zoom in to see them up close and see where they are in contrast to the river. You can also click on them to see names and details about what they are. You can zoom in and out by using your cursor, like what I'm doing, or you can use the plus/minus buttons on the bottom right-hand corner. If you see something you want to change or add to the information for one of the points already on the map, do not edit the existing details, because there is a chance that we will not pick those changes up. Instead, create a new point in that location with the information you want to show. Once you feel comfortable with the layout of the map, you can start to add information. Start by highlighting your contribution layer on the map. So we're going to go to our contribution layer, and we're going to highlight it. You can tell it's highlighted by this blue bar on the left side. Next, we're going to go to the toolbar. The toolbar is up here. You can use the Add Marker tool to add points to the map. Click the tool and find the place where you want it to go. We're going to add it right here. Now you can add a name and details to your point by using the pencil tool in the info box. So as an example, we're going to say, my favorite fishing spot. We're going to load a few details about this spot. So we've added a few details about our favorite fishing spot, and we're going to press Save. You can also add a point by searching in the search bar. So say we want to talk about White Sulphur Springs. We can see it right here and search it to see the point that already exists, or we can search a new point. We're going to search for the state of Georgia botanical gardens. That is a point that we already have on the layer on the map here, but we can actually add it to the map. So we can add it to the map, And when we click Add to Map, after that, you're going to see this Edit button, which looks like a pencil icon. Click that, and you'll open up the information box that you saw before. We can say a few things that we might want to share about the State Botanical Garden with our own experience. Something like, please share as much as you can about what you do in each location and how important it is to you in your experiences with the watershed. This, of course, is just an example. When you're done, press Save, and you're going to see these points load in your contribution layer. So you can press the X to close your point, but you can still see it here. We do ask that you keep this icon as the symbol for your points. That will help us to find your points later. So thank you so much for doing that. You can also add pictures if you'd like. So I'll see if I can open that. Okay, so when you open the information box, you can add an image or video by pressing this, and you can upload something from your computer, but you don't have to add pictures or video. You can also use another tool to create lines and polygons. This is called the Draw Line tool, and it's also found in the toolbar near the top of the map. So let's show an example of that. Here is the Draw Line tool at the toolbar. Click it, and then select Add Line or Shape. So we can zoom in a little bit closer to the river, and we can create a line. Create a line by clicking where you want it to start and just following with your cursor wherever you want the line to be. When you're ready to finish drawing the line, you can double-click, and the information box automatically comes up. Let's name our line. We're going to call it Walking Trail Along the River. Let's put in some example details. This is a trail where I walk especially in the fall. I see deer and wild boar tracks along the river, etc., etc. So now we're going to press Save, and we see it come into our contribution layer. You can also create a polygon with the line tool. We're going to do this by drawing the line just as we did before, but it's a little bit different because in order to create a polygon, all you have to do is connect the first line to the last, or the first point, I mean. See how we're going to connect this point right there, and it becomes a polygon. Let's name our polygon. We're going to say canoeing in shallow water. This area is very shallow in the summer and is difficult to canoe through. After doing that, we press Save and see it with our other points here. You can press the X button and it goes away, but you can also click on your polygon or line or point and you can see the information box come up again. If you need to delete a point, you can use the Undo button in the toolbar right here. You can press Undo and it's gone, or Redo if you accidentally delete something. You can also select the trash can icon in the information box. Here's the trash can icon. We can select Delete Feature, and it's gone, or Undo to bring it back. This can be especially helpful when first exploring how to use the map. Don't worry if you've accidentally deleted or moved one of the points already on the map. Just focus on grouping all your points together in the contribution layer. As you add information to the map, remember that we're asking you to think about the most important ways that you use and benefit from the Oconee Basin's water resources in your work or personal life. Think about these questions as you give us information in the map. What locations on rivers, lakes, or streams in the basin are important to the ways that you use and benefit from the Oconee Basin's water resource? Why are these locations important to you? What use or benefit relates to that location? Have your experiences at those locations varied with the amount of water in the river, stream, or lake? If so, how? You may know of times of year or specific dates that are better or worse for the uses important to you. You may know river flows or lake levels that you prefer or avoid. That's the kind of information we want if you have it. Please feel free to reach out to me with any questions about contributing to the map. Thank you so much and have a great summer.